Petland's Critter Care is brought to you in part by Nutrients Pet Foods, online at NUTRIENCE.com. Hey everyone, and welcome to Petland's Critter Care. Today, Robert Church and I are going to be talking about the care of hamsters.
Hamsters are a really popular pet, and it's because they're a nice small animal, they're easy to handle, they're great for small children, great opportunity for parents to teach responsibility and care and for another little animal, and so they are really nice, friendly, happy, and very, very cute little animals.
And what goes into the care of them? Are they fairly low maintenance?
They can be fairly low maintenance. It's a little cage pet, so that's nice. They're crepuscular, which means they're going to be awake in the morning and in the evening, as opposed to being diurnal, which is awake during the day, or nocturnal, which is awake at night. And that's a new word for me today, so I like to say crepuscular and use it conversationally. And they're quite an active little animal, so we want to make sure we have a wheel in with them, because during its crepuscularity, when it's active, they'll run in the wild. A little hamster will run up to 3 or 4 or 5 miles in a night. Wow. So he'll put a lot of mileage on a little hamster wheel.
And when it comes to feeding them, I know you mentioned that hamster actually means to hoard in German.
It's a German word, and that's because they've got those big elasticy cheeks, and they'll load up their cheeks with food, and then they'll go and they'll bring it to their little hiding spot, and they'll stash all their food and lie on top of it, and they're very careful about their food. They're hoarders, and that's what hamster means in German.
But they're not pack animals. I know it might seem nice to have kind of 2 of them, but you said maybe that's not always a good idea?
That's a terrible idea, because they're... so thank you for mentioning it. They are a solitary animal, and if you put 2 hamsters together, they'll fight. If you put 2 males together, they'll fight. If you put 2 females together, they'll fight. And if you put a male and a female together, they'll breed, and then they'll fight. So we just want to keep them by themselves, and we want to be their friend and handle them. We can put them in a hamster ball and let them exercise outside, and they can run around on the floor. We can take them out. They're quite an easy little pet to handle, which is really nice for kids. We just want to make sure that we're sitting down when we're handling them, so in case they do jump.
And I would have had no idea about that until you told me. So it's important to when people are getting any pet, to make sure they know what they're getting themselves into.
That's right. The more you know about a pet hamster, like the fact that they love tunnels and tunneling and hiding and all kinds of behaviors like that, is great. If we know where they're from originally, these guys are from Syria and Iraq, in sort of this deserty, most people think they're from Amsterdam, right? Or New Hampshire. World's oldest jokes. But they're from a very interesting environment. So let's learn about their environment, try to replicate it, and you'll be more interested in your pet as well, because you understand more about them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Robert, for the advice, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Petland's Critter Care.
Hey, Bella.
Petland's Critter Care is brought to you in part by Nutrients Pet Foods, online at NUTRIENCE.com.